What is up, everybody? It is Edison T Crux, and we are live streaming some Minecraft. I'm once again flirting with this different texture pack, that Red Craft or Red 3 Craft. I don't really know what you'd call it. Let me just close this out now that I have confirmed that my stream has started. I just love how it looks. Yesterday I was using this, and there was some lag issues, but I feel like that wasn't necessarily the because of the texture pack. May have also been because of just internet issues. So I don't really know. All right, that's good. Freeton Gnome's here. Hey yo, Edison. Hey yo, what is going on? Um, I am just getting myself geared up here. I'm gonna go check out on my other world the how I wire this thing up. I think the redstone part of this farm is just about set, actually. And then comes the really fun part. Oh man, that is lots of cows there. Then comes the really fun part of trying to load this thing with cows. Now that's going to be hilarious. All right, so I need a repeater going into a block with a sticky piston. Repeater there. That repeater at 3 ticks. Redstone dust. Alright, I think I got it. I might have to check that one more time. I think I should have it. So let's see here. I'm gonna need to crack into this. Let's see, I think. Nope, that was. Nope, that's kind of the one I needed there. Alright, it was. Yeah, did I get my button back? Where's my button? There's my button. So what are you up to this morning, Freeton Gnome? Other than obviously joining me for this. Alright, so I gotta go one behind that. Just gonna clear this out. I can always gonna be cleaning this all up later. Let's see, redstone is confusing. I mean, it can be. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna need one more repeater, I just realized. I did not bring enough repeaters. Alright. I'm actually gonna use this block for the one that the sticky piston moves, just because it looks cool, you know. Kind of almost looks like it still does. Oh, that won't work. Am I gonna have to? Yeah, I might have to just get rid of this guy so I can do it like so. Let's see. There we go. Quillman's here. What's up? Hey, Quillman. Freeton Gnome says we were talking about me yesterday. Oh boy, who's we and who was talking about me? Was it anything good? Mostly bad? Probably bad. Okay, for back here. No one's likely to see too much of what's going on back here, but I'm gonna do. Back here is all the secret wiring. That has to go. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna need a repeater there, set to nothing. Gonna need some redstone dust there and there. And I'm gonna need a repeater here, but I gotta run back and get one. Because I'm out! I didn't bring any more with me. Let's see, Crazy Coleman says, normally bad, right? As far as what kind of stuff you're saying about me? Yep, normally bad. Let's see. Oh, Fanboy the Viper says, what's up? What's up, Fanboy? We were talking about Quill. Oh, we know you're doing fine. Oh, that's right. We were talking about you, Quill. Yeah, yesterday we were missing you in the stream. We were wishing you were kind of like one of those things, you know, wish you were here. I don't really know what kind of thing I'm talking about. Okay, got comparators. I have one more repeater built. That's handy. That's handy. And then we're going to have the moment of truth to see if this works or if... Because I'm going to be loading this thing with lava. So if this doesn't work, it's going to be kind of iffy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw, Quillman, you commented about... We were talking about Plants vs. Zombies, which he's been actually talking a lot about, Quillman has. So that's kind of cool. You guys could get in on that. All right, this needs to be set to 3 ticks. Theoretically, the redstone's all done. What this should do is make what the cool kids call a monostable circuit, which, due to this boosting up and down real quick, the end result should be it sends a really, really fast pulse of redstone, faster than 1 tick, which will mean that it will turn this on and off really quick. So they'll just get a really brief hit of lava. Let's see. Moment of truth. Yes! Alright! And I just realized I didn't put the glass here, so I am really glad that worked, because otherwise lava would have been pouring out everywhere. Yeah, that's got to go there. That's better. See, sounds like Quillman and Fanboy are talking about garden warfare. That's really cool. Freetnome is saying, confusing redstone with scientific terms. Yeah, that happens. All right, cool. So all the redstone should be done now. This activates breeding mode, where you then come up here, and their heads will be bobbing up and down here. You feed them wheat, they'll breed. Hit that again to turn it off. The babies will fall down in this chamber here, and when they grow up, we hit this button. Boom! Real quick burst. Real quick burst of lava, just enough to cook them and kill them, and then the half slabs, the items will fall through the half slabs into these hoppers, into this chest. Beautiful. Let's see. Quillman says, hey, I may need your help with naming my farmer. Yeah, we could do that. Where is this farmer at, Quillman? Because I can help you out with that. I can certainly help you out with that. Now, this next part is the part I'm really going to have to think about. And I might even have to take out some of my decorations here, because I'm going to have to bring cows from over there and find a way to load them into this thing. And that's not going to be easy. Quillman's over in the second village, bruh. Alright, so I think the best way I'm going to do this is add another set of stairs here, which is probably just going to be temporary. Can I do... Will this work? Can I... Oh, yeah! Hit it on the side of the redstone, baby. Okay, and then let's just... I don't know, lay down a half slab so that they could step here. I want that half slab. Ow. Okay, I'm going to need to make that area up there safe so that I can bring them over. I'm going to go help Quillman out quick, though, because he's got himself a farmer, which is always good news. So let's go cruise over to the second village where he's at, and go help him out with that. Let's see. Freedom says, I like how people say Minecraft is bad, even though Edison is proving otherwise. Awesome! Well, I'm glad it can be proven otherwise here. I'm going to grab some potions I really like. Do I have any more? No. I need more of these potions of swiftness. I love potions of swiftness. They're actually really cheap to make, too. So, that's cool. I don't know if... Do you need a name tag? You probably got a name tag, Quillman, so I'm not going to bring one. Actually, I'll bring one just in case. Just on that off chance that you don't have a name tag. And I've got, obviously... Yeah, obviously there's plenty of name tags around because of that awesome fish farm. Gets us lots of them. All right, now ready, guys? Drink it up, chug, 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 and away we go. Let's see. Fanboy the Viper says, "Have you ever had McDonald's caramel frappes?" I think I have. Honestly, not really something I make a big practice of, because I used to work at Starbucks once upon a time. Actually, for a long time. I was, I think 7 years there. Something around 7 years. I worked at Starbucks. And Starbucks versus McDonald's are kind of like, you know, arch enemies. So, while I was working there, I couldn't be caught dead eating caramel frappe. But I think I have tried them a couple times. Honestly, I'm not a huge caramel fan. I love coffee. If anyone doesn't know that about me, I love coffee. But I'm not really too big in caramel. Like, it's alright. I won't necessarily, like, turn it down. Like, if someone's like, hey, here, have this caramel thing. I'm like, oh, no, bro. I don't like caramel. Like, not like that. I'm like, alright, sure, sounds good. But I'm not really a big caramel fan. Let's see. Fanboy says, I don't like coffee either, but those are pretty good. Yeah, a lot of those like frappes and frappuccinos at Starbucks they have. Oh, dude, that's cool. I haven't been over here in a little while. Oh, hey, Krillman. Um, this is looking good. This is looking good over here. Um, yeah, a lot of those like frappes, frappuccinos, whatever you want to call them. Even if you don't like, I think this is the guy. Talk to him. Hi, guy. Even if you don't like coffee, those are still really good, and they can give you that kind of that kick that you need. Hey, is he named? Yeah. All right, he's named. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. So he's all helped out. Let's see, Fanboy. Oh boy, now we're talking about food and drink items. Yes, we are. But I mean, you know, why not? Like, you know, the cool thing about live streams is we can chat about stuff. But I do like me some coffee. I don't have like frappes and frappuccinos, that kind of stuff too often. Honestly, I'm more of a plain coffee guy. Like, I like just plain black coffee a lot. I sometimes like to put fancy stuff in it. Depends on how I'm feeling that day, but I do like just simple black coffee too. So that's cool. Freeton Gnome, I've decided to indulge myself in more coffee. I like that. I like that's a good decision in my book. That's a good decision. Oh man, I should probably do some kind of enchanting or merging stuff, because as you can see, I'm sitting on some levels over here, which is pretty cool. Kudos to whoever added that little area there. It's kind of cool. Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, off camera last night, I did a little bit of mining. Because I haven't done any mining up until last night in like ages on here. It's nuts, right? Like, this is Minecraft. You'd think you would mine fairly often, but not quite the case. So I haven't been doing any mining for a while, but I did good. I like in my first I started a new strip in the strip mine. Like within the first 12 blocks in, I found diamonds. So that was really cool. Didn't find any more diamonds after that. But I got, with my fortune pick, it ended up being like, I don't know, 13 more diamonds. I got 25 now. It's alright. Okay. Fanboy says, you know what they say, coffee, coffee, coffee. Coffee, 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 coffee. The Freeton Gnome says, speaking of which, I want some Round Rock donuts. Ooh, I like donuts. I do like me some donuts. They are tasty. Okay, so we gotta make this place more accessible to, why do I have this bottle in my inventory still? I need to make this place safer for bringing in the, cows, because I need to bring in a bunch of them, or at least some. The nice thing about this farm, well, it's good and bad, and you'll understand why, is as you have the farm up for a while, these can just be whatever, I'm going to take it down later. As the farm is up for a while, most of the babies go down into the second compartment, the kill zone. Man, Ollie would hate hearing me talk about kill zones and baby cows. But most of the babies go down into that area, but not all of them. Some remain up here. So that means that over time, the top area gets gradually fuller and fuller. And can I put one there? I guess not. That's okay. This will be fine. Which means that, oh, I guess the reason I can't is because I'm out of blocks. That would do it. Let's just get some more of these guys. See, all these blocks are going down later. I'm going to finish decorating in a bit. Right now, I just want to get this thing filled up. See, Freeton Gnome says, I like how you don't remember that it was a quote you said in one of Devin's old Minecraft videos. Oh, that doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me at all, actually. I can't remember every time I've said something about coffee. But, okay, so what I'm going to do is tear this down to make it so it's easier to just drag those guys in. And I've actually got a plan for loading them into the place. I think this will work. I'm hoping so. This is the part that could get crazy. So, see. To be honest, Fanboy says, to be honest, I have 2 caramel frappes a day. It actually upsets my stomach a little bit, but it goes away. Yeah, they can be they're kind of rich. They're kind of heavy-duty stuff. Okay, so I could see how it could upset your stomach if you have too many at a time. I don't have them often. Like, I do occasionally splurge and have like a frappe or frappuccino or something like that. But, and they do sometimes kind of upset my stomach, particularly since I'm not used to them. I don't really have them often. Alright, this is what I need. So I can totally see that. Let's see. Freedom says, Moon ain't here, so you're off the hook, Edison. Yeah, Ollie isn't here to see my animal abuse. But I'm sure word will get to her. It always does. She has ears everywhere. Alright, so I have a plan for how I'm going to get these guys out of here. How I'm going to get that loaded up safer. Now, I think it's easier to load baby cows, the young cows, into the machine than full-grown ones. I think it's easier to do it that way. I'm also going to, while I'm here, harvest some more wheat, because I'm gonna need a fair bit of it. I'll get some replant here. But yeah, I'm gonna need a fair bit of wheat once the farm is running too. At some point, I'll set up a nice automated wheat farm as well. Just, you know, gotta do one farm at a time. I love doing redstone stuff on here. Like, I'm pretty much just following tutorials, so it's not like I know all this stuff up and down on my own. But I like doing it. It's fun. It is good stuff. Just grab leads. I could do that. I don't know. I feel like... Okay. Oh, there's some wheat in there, too. I should have plenty here. So, there's a lot of cows in here, which is nice. That should make this go pretty smooth. I'm gonna sleep when it's getting dark here. By the way, I don't know who was doing this. I'm guessing Ollie was doing this, but I'm loving the carpet in here. It's nice. Fanboy the Viper says, I've never had toffee before. I wonder what that is. Oh, you've never had toffee? Toffee is good. Toffee is good. I don't really know how you could describe toffee. Like, it's kind of like describing a color to someone who's colorblind, you know? Don't really know how you would even start with that. Okay, so here is my master plan, folks. I'm gonna need layer here. Now, baby cows should be able to go over one high... Oh, this might foil my plan here. Actually, no, I can do this. Baby cows should be able to go through one high gaps, whereas adult cows cannot. So my thinking is I'm going to take out some of these fence gates, which I might totally screw up everything here in the process of trying to get this going. So I apologize, but I'll make it right somehow. Okay, so my thinking is I'm going to breed a couple cows, and then the babies should be able to follow me. And I'll use those, and then I'll come back here later and fix this up. So let's get a little bit of cow breeding magic going on here. And as expected, got at least one baby down here. I need a couple more. Can they come here? There we go. There's 2, which means technically that's the bare minimum I need. Come on, I know there's more in there. I see you, little guy. Come on, make it. No, wait, what are they doing? What are you guys doing? No, stop. Stop it, no. What are you doing? Stop, you're killing yourself. Don't do it. Okay. I mean, okay, I've got 2. Okay, 3. That's not bad. I could do this with just 3. I'm gonna try and get a couple more, though, while I'm at it. Okay, there's 4. That's not bad, because like I say, they will repopulate. I'm thinking this will be enough for now. I can always come back. They're so cute! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. Alright, so let's just Start dragging these guys like the Pied Piper. Just lead them to their new home. These, oh, there's a villager. Hi, villager. You're a white coat. You're a librarian. That's cool. I'm gonna have to check your higher level trades later. If you've got mending, dude, you will get a house made of gold. Because we need a mending villager so bad. Okay. Well, so far this is going so good. I had 4 of these little guys following me. I'm gonna avoid the hole there. And they should be, as long as they don't grow up before we get there, which I don't think will happen. I don't think they grow up that fast. I know kids grow up fast these days, but I don't think they grow up quite that fast. They're staring into all of our souls. They are. Just look at them. They have no idea the life that's waiting for them. The factory life they have coming ahead. Okay. Staring into all of our souls. I feel like that was another thing I said in an old video, wasn't it? Yo, come along, guy. Don't fall behind. You know what? I'll come back for you. I'll come back for you. For some reason, they just sometimes forget to follow. But I can come back for him. Shouldn't be too bad, I hope. I want to get these guys, though. I don't want to spend too much time on the one. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. All that kind of stuff. Alright, here we go. So far... No, we lost another one. Come on. Come on. Follow. Alright, well, I guess we'll come back for the 2 of them. Oh, man, this... I'm actually kind of glad we didn't have a bigger group then, if they're going to start falling apart on me like this. Alright, come on. Almost there. Home stretch. Home stretch. And... Come on, guys. Good, good. And now I just kind of have to... I think at this point you have to step off that and kind of push them. Just push them in. Alright, 1 is in. And 2 are in. Alright. So far, so good. Little pockets of lag. Yeah, that happens. My internet is not the most super duper reliable in the world, but it does do the job. Most of the time, it does the job. Alright, let's grab this guy. This little guy. And I think, now it's not going to be super efficient right now if I only have 4 in there. But over time, some of the... Oh, man, I didn't think of that. Oh. Shoot. Okay. Okay. That's bad. That's bad. Oh, man, no. Oh, that's not good news. That's actually really bad. Okay, maybe if I have the water set up there, then maybe he won't go down. Because I forgot, of course, they'll fall down into the kill zone. Of course they will. Right? Why wouldn't they? So I guess I don't think he'll fall down while that thing's on. So if I just leave the water there... Okay, but that means I'm going to need to bring more over here. Oh, that's a shame. That's so sad. But otherwise, they do go in easier as babies. They just fall down to the second area. Fanboy says, I can't wait for Sun and Moon. Saw some reviews and it looks amazing. I know, dude. I am all kinds of hype for Sun and Moon. All kinds of hype. All kinds. Not just 1 or 2 kinds, but all kinds. Alright. Hashtag Faticate. Yes. Yes. That is really cool. Oh, hey, Furry Ergo is hashtag lurking. How's it going? You don't have to lurk. You can join in the conversation. I chat. It's not so huge. Usually my streams aren't so huge that I don't get to interact with each person personally. So, glad to hear your, even if you're just lurking, glad to hear you here, Furry Ergo. Am I saying that right? Probably not. Right, come on up here, bud. Come on up here. There we go. And it looks like that other one is still in the containment in the top area, which is good. So I'll just have to keep that water running until they grow up. But then I think we'll be okay. Alright. This is good so far. This is good. I mean, we lost 2. It's a little unfortunate, but we can recover from that. We just gotta go get some more. The idea, the basic idea of get the babies to kind of crawl out in that one high space. That did work. So we're gonna keep doing that. And Furry Ergo says, actually, you're literally the first streamer to say my name right. Oh, cool! Yes, nailed it. Nailed it. Strange. It's not that hard of a name to say. I mean, I guess if you're not used to Ergo, but I mean, if you've ever seen the intensely long monologue of in The Matrix, you know, where he says Ergo like every other word, then okay. Ooh, here's the like. Oh, man, food. Busting out the chicken because we got lots of chicken here. All right. So I think I'm gonna do the same thing and try and get some babies. Maybe I won't be able to. Okay, if I come over here, get some more babies. See if those babies can lead over here. Okay, there's one. Any more? Any more coming out over here? Anybody? Any more babies? Any more babies? It's quite a party, man. Come on, you guys are all getting pretty personal. I'm sure there's got to be some more babies happening. There we go. Is there another one I see? I think I see a little babies trying to sneak their way out. Come on, guys. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it, guys. I believe in you. All right. Yes. Yes. This is perfect. This is great. We got a nice couple here. That's 4 more. This is how we do it. All right. That's good news. And now we shouldn't lose any, because we know what we're doing at least. This village has got so much stuff going on. It's a good thing. That is a good thing. All right. Following me. This is going good. Furry Ergo says they usually say Furry Ergo. I guess I can see that. Huh. Well, that's cool then. All right. Yeah, talking about some of the new Pokemon in Sun and Moon. I am so stoked. I am so stoked for Sun and Moon. Really Moon. Sun sounds cool, but Moon's where it's at, yo. I mean, come on. Me, with my history with werewolves and such, and my love of, like, dark types, I wasn't going to pick Moon of those two. See, Krillman is done with the tree. Nice. What I saw of the work in progress when I was over there looked really cool. Very cool. So I got a question for everyone who's watching right now. Oh no, lost one. Come on. Come on. I'll come back for you. I'll come back for you. Question I was kind of wondering. Now, I usually announce that I'm streaming in a couple of different places. Guys, why did I lose all of you at the same time? What is wrong? Here we go. One's following me now. Come on, guys. What's wrong? Follow me. Okay, I got 2 of them. I'll come back for the others. But one thing I've been wondering is, where do you guys usually find that I'm streaming? Is it from following me on, like, does Twitch notify you? I mentioned it on Twitter. And I've also been putting little quick videos on YouTube saying, hey, I'm live right now. I'm just kind of curious how it is most of you guys find it. Which one of those methods seems to be working the best? Because, you know, obviously I want to do whatever is working well. And I'm just kind of curious how people are finding out that I'm online the most. So, how is it that you guys find my work? Alright, I better sleep. I didn't want to, but I better just sleep real quick, then load those guys. Furry Ergo, scroll to the bottom of Twitch. Cool, cool. Because had you been following me at all, Ergo? I don't know if... Where's my other cow go? Okay, there you guys are. Come on, guys. Because I don't know if I don't recognize your name from past stuff. You might have just now found me. See, Krillman's finds out in the group chat when I log on. Yeah, that's a good way to do it for those of you who are on the server. Makes good sense. Come on, and... Come on. Boop. There you go. There's one. Come on, little cow. It probably won't hurt. I mean... You're going to be in that little spot for the rest of your life, but it's not a bad life. I mean, your children are going to forever get maimed and murdered below you, but you'll be okay, theoretically. Alright, there we go. Good, now we just got to go get the others. First time here for Ergo, Furry Ergo. Very cool. Well, I hope it's not the last, because it's cool having you here. Freet Gnome is from YouTube and Twitch. All right, cool, cool. Good to see that those things do the job. Let's see if I can grab these guys again. Hey, little wandering cow baby, come follow me. Follow me to your new home. It's kind of cozy. There's water. Why don't you care? Is this cow onto me? Nope, not onto me. All right. Let's see, lunchtime before work. Cool. So you got to go off to work soon. Quillman says that should be cool. All right. Well, I'll see you later, Quillman. Have a good day. Thanks for joining us. Always a pleasure when you're on. All right. This is actually going smoother. Loading the cows. It's going smoother than I thought it would go. Loading babies in is way easier. Trying to load the full-grown adult ones, I mean, you can do it, true, but it is a lot trickier because they're bigger and it's harder to get them to fall in that one wide hole. So this is a good way to do it. Good way to do it. Come on up. Look at them bouncing. And off. Push them in. There's one. Come on. And bonk. Alright. So we got a decent couple in there now. Oh no! Alright, well we have a casualty. There's still a couple in there though. Right? How many are in there? I only see two. Is there two? I only see two for sure that are in there. That's not good. Huh. Hopefully this still works. Freet Gnome, time for Edison to educate with Redstone. Nice. Yeah, I'm only seeing two that survived in there. You know, I might just have to slowly repopulate this thing from there, because I'm thinking what's happening is when I'm pushing some in, they're getting caught in a block and they're dying. And that's not really what we want. So this might just be as much as we're able to do here, which is a shame. Yeah, it's a shame, because it's going to take a while for this to... Oh! No! Okay. Huh. How am I going to do this? I'm thinking might not work with the baby cows, because they keep getting stuck on there and dying. I mean, maybe these guys will grow up? Let's see, Furry Ergo says, well, I follow, but no promises I'll be back because I do more streaming than watching. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I'm honestly the same. I don't really do a lot in the way of that, but I might have to check out what you got going, because that's pretty cool. All right. So, what kind of games do you stream, Furry Ergo? I just don't know. I might have to drag some full-grown cows over here, which I didn't really want to do. But they might be the only ones that won't get stuck. Oh, one's grown up! Right? Is one grown up or are both grown up? Can't quite tell. Or are neither of them grown up? I think maybe... Nope, they're not grown up. Oh man, that's so sad. I might just have to drag some of the full-grown ones, which is going to be a challenge, because I don't know how I'm going to separate some, but keep some in that farm. This could be interesting. This could be very interesting. Oh man, I was hoping that would work better. I was really hoping that would work. Okay. Oh man. Fanboy the Viper says, I wish I had fancy technology like you, but I'm pretty sure my computer cannot handle it. Yeah, I'm pretty lucky. Like, my computer does need updating. It definitely needs updating, because, I mean, I have kind of intensive needs for computer, you know, like live streaming and doing video stuff. That's about as intensive needs as you're gonna get. But it handles it all right. Alright, how am I going to get some of these guys out without just... Oh man, how am I gonna do this? Oh. I could build a redstone contraption, like a sticky piston door kind of thing. I could put a gate and then just close the gate. That might be the best way to go. Already though, this... Man. I may have already messed things up by putting this here, because I don't know if I can put these gates back now. Oh boy. How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna... I'm gonna have to kill some cows, I think. This is too huge of a number for me to work with. Okay. Let's just think here. Here is that. I'm gonna have to... Alright, I think I'm gonna have to kill the ones that are closest here and then lay down the fences. And then just take it from there. Don't come over here, guys. This is this kill zone. Run! Go the other way. Oh, guys. Guys, is it because... Are they just... There's just so many. There are too many cows here. I mean, the good thing I'm going to get some leather from this, but this has to be thinned out a little. Okay. Got one in. That's good news. Oh, almost had it. These guys are just getting pushed back in. Like, as soon as some start running, then the other ones that are over here just get pushed back. Yeah, there's just so many cows in here. Okay. I don't really feel too bad about having to make some kills, though. I mean, if it's this full... Alright. Alright. It is done. Cows are contained again. This is nuts. This is nuts. Let's see. Freeton Gnome says, just go in the house and open the door and take whatever is left outside. Fanboy the Viper a little bit back says, holy cows! That's right. And Furry Ergo might do a hardcore run of Minecraft mod pack if I can. That would be cool. Okay. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna try it. Some of these guys will get pushed through, I think? Is that how it works? I think that's how it works. So if I go over here, I can push some of them through. I'm thinking. Yeah, if I jump into this mosh pit, I can just push some through the door. Is that right? I guess that kind of worked. Not quite how I wanted it to, though. I don't feel like that's not really the way to do this. I need to get out of here. An easier way to get out of here, too. I mean, I did get one out that way, so I mean, that theoretically could work. But I feel like if I open a fence, I might be able to then close it again. Do I have the stuff to make gates? Fence gate kind of thing. I think that's what I'm going to have to do here. So, okay. I've got the stuff for that. Oh, not a name tag. I did get a lot of leather in the process of this, so that's cool. Okay. Let's... This is so nuts. This is so totally and utterly bonkers. Okay. Let's set a thing here. And I want to, like, set this into a gate. Open it. I'm going to sleep. Open it, let some get out, and then just kind of go with it from there. Let's see. Windy Gal. Oh, hey, Windy Gal, what's up? Furry Ergo is going to go stream. Well, thanks for tuning in for mine. It was good having you here. Always a pleasure. Wish me luck on these cows. Hopefully this goes pretty well. Leave all my viewers in chat a follow. Well, thanks. That's awesome. Freeton Gnome, utterly bonkers. That is That is accurate. This is utterly bonkers. All right, here we go. And can I just get this thing in? Okay, this is actually not bad. Okay, so I got these guys out. This is better than nothing. I can just try and get these guys to follow me. This is better than nothing. That may have actually been all I needed to do now. I think we could be okay, guys. I think we might be in the final stretch here. Windy Gals, why are there so many cows? Because I am trying to load up. Well, over there, that was just our community cow farm, and apparently they've been going to town. I am now trying to load up my automatic cow cooker over by my base, but loading it is the challenging part. It is the very challenging part, and that's what I'm trying to do right now. Because it's like spring loading a bunch of cows into a machine. And I tried moving some babies over there, and that didn't quite go so well. I mean, it kind of did. Like, they went in there, but first they fell into the second zone, which is not where they need to go. And then I put the water thing on. It's hard. It'll make more sense when you can see it. But it's been a bit of a challenge trying to load this thing. So now I'm going to have to go with the adult cows, I think. I don't think the babies are going to quite cut it. Because they keep getting stuck in a block and dying. I'll come back. I'll come back for you back there. You're not forgotten. So this is, I think, how I'm going to have to do it. Not easy, though, because the full-grown cows are harder to load in there. It's harder to finagle them into a one-block hole. But gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta do what you gotta do, right? Alright. Almost. Home stretch here, guys. You're almost home. You're almost to your new forever home. Don't worry, guys. It'll be good. It'll be good. Alright. There it is. Yeah, they're still dying in that top zone. That's not the plan. So if I turn this off, he's just gonna wander down, or he's gonna float. Yeah, he's gonna wander down to the kill zone, which is not where he needs to be. All right, now it's time to try shove these guys in this one block hole. And that's not a particularly easy task. It is doable. I've done it before. It's just not exactly fun. There we go. One's in. One cow is in. Full-grown cow. This is so ridiculous. Alright. Trying. Come on, guys. Could you guys just make it easy and just hop in on your own? That'd be wonderful. And I also really don't want me to fall in. That would be bad. Because there's really no way to get out of this farm without breaking it. Once all the cows are in, there's a way I can kind of make it safe so that people don't fall in. Because that's happened to me before on a different server. I made one of these things and people kept falling in that hole and having to break it, and there's a cow explosion, and that was a mess. All right, cool. Those guys are all in. Urgo's still hanging out. Cool. Every day with Edison is fun. All right, cool. That's good. That's good. I think I lost one. I'll go back for him now. That actually worked pretty good. That worked pretty good. And I can then show you guys how this is supposed to work. Once I get this guy. Hey, buddy. Yo, you, dude. Get over here. I got something I want to show you. Come follow me. Yeah, you'll like it. Don't worry. Don't worry, guy. You'll like it. You'll like it. Oh, man. All right. That actually went better than I thought it was going to go. I'm actually really happy with this. I'm really happy with this. And then I can start working on the rest of the aesthetics, because I had to kind of build a funneling area up there for the cows. And yeah, this should be enough cows, I'm thinking. It will repopulate more with time. Alright. Edison the cowophile. Oh boy. I don't know if I want to go quite that far. But these guys are definitely a nice project, almost complete here. So yeah. I will take out all these blocks here are just temporary, just so they can't fall down, and it's a little easier to get them in their new home here. cows. Come on. Come on. Oh, you're right. You do it. Come on. You're practically in there. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right. All right. I think that's good. So now here is how this thing is supposed to work in action. It's a two-step thing. First step, assuming this all works. Click that button. They'll start bouncing. See? Hello. Then you just pull out your wheat, and you just kind of dance around them. They make little hearts. Little babies happen. This is the breeding mode here, when they're bouncing around. Then, when they're all done breeding, hit that button again. They'll stop bouncing. The babies will fall down into this containment area, right? For a year ago, hey cow, I got some wheat in my van here. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too with that. So yeah, the babies will go down to this containment area where we just kind of let them wait until they grow up. And when they get big, then we press this button, and it should auto-kill them, cook them, and their innards, their good tasty meat, will fall down in here. It's just kind of a waiting game for a little bit. Now, some of the baby cows stay up here, which means the cows in this top area gradually fill up. And you end up with more and more up here, which eventually could be a problem, because if you use this a lot, eventually you get too many cows up there. Now let's see what I'm looking at. You can see how many entities. Where is that on here? I know there's a way you can see how many entities you're looking at. I don't know where that is on here. Somewhere. Oh, I think it's that E up in the top left corner. Yeah, entities, 16, 10, something like that. I don't really know. But, yeah, so I'd like to hang out for a little bit. I'm going to wait a little bit, let these guys do their growing, so I can try the cooker part out. For now, and then after that I'm going to be calling in the stream, because this actually went surprisingly well. I'm actually really happy. I should go clean up the village. Clean up the village quick. And I got some bunch of leather in the process, which is cool. Right? So this is going to be nice. We're going to have a reliable and semi-automatic way to get plenty of leather, plenty of beef, all that good stuff. Gonna clean up what I started over in the village. I'm sorry to all the people. You know what? I'm gonna put my leather that I gathered back into the community chests, because, well, I was killing a bunch of the community cows, so I feel like that's fair. You know, it's only fair to give back what I was taking in the process of this, since, you know, these cows are for everybody. Of course, my farm is also going to be available for anyone who wants it. You know what? I'm going to leave this gate here, just because I feel like there needs to be an easier way to get out of this place. This farm might actually become outdated once my cow cooker gets really in action. This guy, goodbye. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to go put all these findings in here. And while I'm here, I've always tried to grab nether wart when I can, because I really like to have lots of the stuff. And until I make a even cooler farm for it, I like to just grab some whenever it's ready. It's good to have. Then I can just spam make like potions of swiftness and stuff like that. That you know, uses pretty much cheap ingredients. Okay. Let's just see food. Pop some raw beef in there. Probably should have been cooking, but whatever. Where do I put leather? I think leather would go in either miscellaneous or mob drops. Yeah. Drop that in there. Share it, you know. I'll be getting my own supply. Here pretty soon. Okay. Yeah. Overall, I'd say this was a success, though. I'd say this was definitely a success. Head back over to my place. Maybe clean up that area, because now I can actually start finishing the aesthetics of the place. Because as you saw, I started that a little bit. Then I kind of needed to needed to get the actual farm finished, because no sense making this pretty area that I'm just gonna have to tear down to get the cows to go where they need to go. So really no sense in that. But now they're in. That should be enough cows, I'm thinking. And yeah, good stuff. So starting to experience some lag, which might be due to all the cows. It's possible that could be a lag issue. Could also just be my computer, you know. After a while, it doesn't like to stream so much. All right, there is some full-grown cows down here. That's good news. They're not all full-grown, but I'm just going to go ahead and example. The baby ones don't always die as quickly. Sounds terrible. But this should be a one-click burn, baby. Now, hopefully they don't set fire to anything while they're in there. In my tests, they didn't, but it's possible that they will. All right. The babies are still alive, some of them at least. And then, in here, ta-da, cooked beef and leather. And that's how this farm works. So, that's awesome. That's awesome. See, Quillman says, I love the Alienware 13 advertisement I got with my 13. Also, I have an hour before work, so... Oh, cool. Yeah, that's really cool. I've got an Alienware computer is what I'm running on now. It's kind of an old one, but... Yeah, I mean, it was really good when it started, so that's good. So, cool. So, I'm going to be wrapping this up now that I got this farm actually functional. That's really cool. I wasn't sure if I'd get it all done here. Next time, I'll be cleaning this stuff up, as well as putting back in this wall that I tore down, and making this place look nice, finishing up all the aesthetics to make it look really cool. I'm liking it. I like this kind of coastal shopping area, the seaside shopping district. You know, I see these farms, instead of just having them be like, oh yeah, here's an automated farm, whatever, I kind of want to set them up so they're like shops. You know, so like, I mean, it's not shops, obviously, but visually it looks like you walk in there, there's like a counter, and it's like, hey, welcome to the beef shack, you know, where I get you some beef and leather. So, yeah. See, Crazy Quinn says, yay, Edison actually did a thing. Don't forget the fence over the leather. That's right, you know, I'm going to put the safety block there now, just so in case anyone comes over here while I'm offline to check it out, they don't fall in, because that would undo all of this. When I'm building this properly, I'll have something hanging from the ceiling that does that. For now, I'm just going to put that there. So that way you can still do all the functions, but you can't fall in. Perfect. Thank you for reminding me of that, Quillman. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking for this area. Like, have, oh, this is the, you know, the burger joint. Kind of like a burger joint, yeah. Yeah, this is like a burger shack on the beach. And then somewhere else, another one, I'll make, like, the sugar place, you know, where there's, like, a big thing. But make them, like, decorated, make them more like shops. I think that's going to be a lot more fun than just having, like, farms, you know, automated farms hanging out. I think it'll be a lot more fun that way. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me. This has been a really fun stream. I had fun. It seems like you guys are having fun. I'm going to go probably spend the rest of the afternoon doing some stuff with my kids. I think we're going to go to the Discovery Center, have some fun. It's Sunday, right? Day is still young. Hope all of you folks have a really good Sunday as well. So, yeah, until our next stream, catch you later, everybody.